Chevrolet, whatever it is, driving it like a bat out of hell, with a plaque of lean on it. Got his back fenders rubbing his back tires with the front end jacked. I ain't never seen, kids will just mess a truck up, won't they? They just mess it up. Good looking truck, got it all squatted like that. I can't believe they do that junk to the trucks nowadays. Anyways, though, headed to physical therapy today. Y'all wish me luck. Got to get a hold of my buddy Steven today. He's out there flipping those golf carts like crazy. You know, he's buying all kind of stuff, trying to flip it. Buying and selling, buying and selling. That's the theme of the week. Theme of the week. Well, we got a Food Truck Friday gonna be coming up. We're gonna try to make it down there and go live. Watch a little bit of the concert, be on TikTok or YouTube. I ain't too sure which one yet, but we're gonna be on one of them. I can promise you that. And then what else we got going on? We got the weekend coming up. You know, we'll be on that pantry on Saturday trying to feed the hungry. What else we got? We're gonna try to get back on that donut SMP on Minecraft. Man, I had me a little base built and everything. Got took out by a skeleton archer. I ain't even have another player take me out. 40,000 other players on the server, and I got taken out by a skeleton archer. You know, it really pissed me off. But I'm gonna get back on there and try again today. Played a little bit of Fortnite yesterday with my nephew. You know, went out there. We got some victory royals. We just went out there and teamwork, slayed them. You know, that's how it be sometimes. Sometimes old fingers be kicking it in the high gear. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I slick subliminal pull a gamer out of my past or what. But man, sometimes I be rocking and rolling. I be sliding, shooting, aiming, jumping, jetpacking. I be doing all that stuff sometimes. And then other times I have a hard time even opening a chest or picking a gun up. I don't get it. I don't get it sometimes. But, you know, hey, I still play though. I still get on there and play. I still try, you know. And I don't try to cuss or anything. I try to be a respectable grown-up because there's a lot of kids that play, man. I was watching that Sean Ryan show with what's his name, and they were showing how they do the Roblox. Oh, man, it was terrible. Listen, I was on the Epstein thing, and I done found some lady, some dude, some scientist that he was going to hire or he was affiliated to in a document that was not saved as a text document. It was sent as an attachment file with no command action. So, you know, it was just a file with no TXT or DOC, you know what I'm saying? But it got this person's name on it. I looked the person up. They on Facebook still, okay? So this person's still actively out there moving around, talking and doing weird stuff and weird science that was involved with Jeffrey Epstein. And why have we only got access to one of his emails when he had like 10 other ones? And we have proof and know that he had 10 other ones. Why have we not released those? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's very, very suspect, shall we say. Very suspect. I'm gonna do a little bit more later. I think I'm gonna go live whenever I get out of physical therapy, and we're gonna go over some of the documents and some of the things that I've seen that's kind of weird that I ain't seen no other creators talk about. You know, some of the things that ain't so obvious that I've seen, that I've noticed. Some of these random people and the random people that they're still mingling with today. I'm going to show you whenever I get back. I'm going to pull it up. Why is it being rented at a car? So, nostalgic. I don't know, buddy, because you used to have somebody ran at you while they drove. I ain't got nobody with me. My wife's at home with the kids, so, you know what I mean? I figured I'd rant to somebody and try to get some of this stuff off my shoulders before I go into physical therapy and they stretch me and back break me. I'm telling you, boy, this physical therapy is getting old. I'm telling you that right now. They done messed me up. I'm about to call Morgan & Morgan. They think I'm playing. I ain't even joking with them neither. They did back surgery on me and messed my spinal cord up. They got semen on my spinal cord, damaged it, about crippled me. I had major back surgery in September. I wasn't supposed to have no physical therapy, you know. I was supposed to be perfectly fine. Well, during the surgery, it's supposed to be 3 hours long. It ended up being 8 hours because they got some stuff on my spinal cord, and when they went to take it off, it ripped my spinal cord open. I leaked out a bunch of fluid. I spent the first 5 days I was in the hospital, couldn't even feel my right leg or my right arm. I thought I was going to be halfway paralyzed. It was crazy. But so now they got me going to this physical therapy where they stretch you and bend you and make you do stuff. And look, it's like a cheap workout. You know, it's been helping a little bit, but I'm still messed up. Like I said, I'm going to be calling Morgan & Morgan here soon. Yeah, best believe it. 1-800-SAVE-A-FELLOW. Yes, huh? All right, y'all, that's the St. Johns River right there on the right. Look at that bad boy right there, huh? Beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. Old St. Johns River is beautiful. But yeah, you know, so that's what we're going to be doing on that side. Oh, man, dude, my damn heated seat is on high. That bad boy done got hot quick. Huh? Where y'all at in the chat, man? Where y'all from? Throw down there where y'all from. I'm down here in Florida. Yeah, Morgan & Morgan. That's who I'm about to be calling. They've messed me up, man. I'm not going to be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worse now than I was before I had the surgery. Like, I can't even pick up a flower pot. You know what I mean? Like, for real. They really messed me up. They got me jacked up and walking around with a cane and shit now. Yeah, no. Morgan & Morgan. For real. Yes, sir. I mean, unless you know a better one, let me know. If you know a better one, let me know. Let me know. I need any of the advice or guidance I can get. I'm going blind, you know what I mean? But, hey, it's a good Thursday, y'all. Keep the motivation going. Keep, no matter what's going on out here in society, you know, just keep moving forward. Try to stay happy. Wake up and tell yourself you're happy, even if you're not. It helps. It helps me anyways. I've woke up so many times telling myself that I'm happy. I'm happy now. I mean, yeah, it might have took a couple years. It might have took a couple years. It might have took a couple years, but yeah. Cans are cool though. Yes, they are. You like old cans? I like cans. I like glass bottles more. I got a couple older glass bottles myself. I'd be a little collector of sorts. I'd just be collecting all kind of random stuff. I wish I was collecting some stuff that was worth money instead of just stuff that reminds me of the good old days, you know what I mean? Or times that I don't know about. Canes, not cans. Yeah, canes. I got mine right here somewhere. I'll have to pull it. I can't pull it out the back seat now. I got a wood grain. I got a wood grain cane, yeah. I really wish I had one that had a copper thing all the way through it. You know what I'm saying? Like Tesla, Nikola Tesla, grounded cane. I need me one of those grounded canes, you know, just to get some of that grounding going on. But, you know, that's what they say canes were used for back in the day, not just to help people walk, but they'd have a metal tip on the bottom and it helped ground you, especially if you had shoes on. See, people used to walk barefooted a lot more back in the day and used to ground themselves a lot more. Nowadays, people don't even walk barefooted out there in the grass. You know what I'm saying? People scared to let their feet touch grass. Got a doctor have them thinking everything outside going to make you sick and get you sick. You know, that's just crazy. I swear, society nowadays will have you scared to go out into Mother Nature. That's crazy. Blows me away. Blows me away. I don't get it at all. Man, we got 45,000 homes coming in my town. They done killed so much Mother Nature. I swear. Every day you drive by on that road, you see at least a couple dead raccoons and a couple dead turtles. Boy, it hurts my heart every time. Had a maroon colored cane. Was it like marble maroon or just a solid maroon? Back in the day when I was younger, it was just a collector's cane, but there used to be a show with a Kung Fu master on it, and he had a cane that turned into a sword. I can't remember what the show was called, but I had one of those canes like that. It was a cane, and then it would pull out into a sword. I don't know if you ever seen one of those. That thing was fire. I liked that thing. I don't know whatever happened to it, though. You know, if I had that thing now, well, you need it nowadays. It's dangerous out here. I just seen on Facebook this morning somebody got shot in Duval again, in Jacksonville. That stuff's just a regular day thing happening, boy. Shootings every day. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was on 95, and it was a traffic road rage, shooting over road rage. Now that's crazy, man, dude. That's why you got to be careful even honking at somebody. You might honk at the wrong person that cuts you off, and they be a little pissy today, and you know, fire off on you. You got to be careful out here. Really want to know where the road rage is at? It's in Atlanta. I lived in Georgia for a little while. Man, I thought I knew what road rage was. No. You get up there into Georgia, you find out what the real road rage is. Alright? I'm talking about there's so much traffic around Atlanta. You go to get out of your neighborhood and there be traffic in your cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a hard time pulling out your driveway and you in a gated community. You know, that's too many people. There's too many people we packing into these little small towns. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy. It's just mind-boggling. But, you know, our little town, Green Coast Springs, will never be the same way. That's what I'm saying. Don't provoke these people on the road. They done gotten crazy now. I mean, it's always crazies. But nowadays, people just, there's some people out here that they don't care about your life or their own life. That's why usually if a person just randomly takes somebody's life, it's because they don't care about their own life either. You know what I'm saying? And they'll take your life from you. You know, you take someone's life, well, they're gonna give you life. I did 5 in Georgia, and that was enough for me. They taught me real well up there. You know, taught me real well. I did 5. I did a little bit of time at Dooley, Jackson. I did some time at Coffee, some time in RCCI, and Rogers. Yep. I ended up paroling out of Rogers. Rogers was turned up too now. Stabbings every day. I actually wrote a book, and there's a Facebook page. I wrote a book called They Had No Voice, and there's a Facebook page called They Have No Voice. The Facebook page ain't mine. It's a lady that runs it that her son was in Georgia State Prison. She's been running the page for about 10 years. But they post every day of killings, murders, stabbings, bodies being found. Body been dead for 2 days, just now getting found underneath a bunk. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy stuff. And but that's in Georgia. That ain't here where I'm from in Florida. Florida it ain't like that. Georgia though, prison system's wild, man. Wild. Yeah, got to be careful. Now, what this van right here has been just like revving its engine up and everything. Look like a kidnapper van. You see that thing pull up in your neighborhood, boy, keep an eye on it. Pull the flip phone out and start recording. Flip phone activated. Huh? If it was white, it would be more suspect. But I think that's the thing, you know, you got to pay attention to. You know. But, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I'm going to probably go live later. I'm either going to go live Fortnite, Minecraft, Donut SMP, or I'm going to do some rabbit hole diving on Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. What was another one I was going to dive on to? I want to do some unsolved murders, just a couple, like a video on like the top 5 unsolved murders in my county. You know what I'm saying? I think I might do something like that, just to get some showtime out there. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, some of them I know about personally, you know, and they are sketchy. You hear me? Sketchy. I know some ones up in Georgia that were so guster and sketchy. Man, it was so sketchy. I'd have to break a I'd have to break like a pie, not a pie chart out, but like a brain cluster whiteboard out to be able to start writing about some of them. Some of them so extravagant you'd almost think they're fake, but they ain't. You know, really crazy world we'd be living in. I tell you that much. It's a really crazy world. All right. I'm hoping one of these nice people right here let me on over. I hope one of these nice people right here let me on over. I had to screenshot that so I can go back. If you got a channel and you in my comments, when I get home, boy, I go back and I find y'all's channel. I'm going to be in your comments on some videos. Totally not Tokyo, something. If you got a channel, I'll be on there later on. I'm gonna swing by your profile, like some videos, share some, comment on them. You know what I'm saying? I do that kind of stuff. I show up. You know what I mean? I'm a content creator that shows up. I just ain't good at creating content, but I'll show up on yours. I'll show up on yours and I'll share it. I'll comment. Hey, I'll get a real organic conversation going with people. Listen here, I'll be there for people. Now, I ain't even gonna flex on it. I made a couple videos about it too. Dang, man, I'm like 20 minutes early. Look at this. That's like a ghost town in here, y'all. Damn it. I knew I should have waited just a second before I left. Now I'm gonna have to sit here in the parking lot and talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all ain't gonna want to hear none of that shit I want to talk about. You know? I wish I could go live and pull up. Well, I can pull up some of that stuff. I wish I could share screen on live, you know what I'm saying? And talk and go through and show y'all what I'm talking about. Can I do that? Let me see if that's an option. Green screen, hide live video. Let's see, green screen. Can't do it like that. That won't work. Damn, man, that won't work like that, y'all. Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to green screen it. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm sitting on that is either I'm gonna get on that donut SMP and try to Minecraft it. Yeah. Or any recalls on the Jeep. As a matter of fact, yes. This is my wife's. There was this weird transmission thing and the odometer light was blinking weird and they had to. It's so good, man, boy, these places be trying to get you too. You know what I'm saying? This one came from Garber Auto Mall in Green Cove Springs, Florida. It used to be called Little Detroit. Big car lot. Up in the thousands of vehicles are there. You know what I'm saying? Big car lot. It's multiple car lots too. It's Ford, Jeep, Chevrolet. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 of them. It's called Garber Auto Mall. All right? This thing got a warranty and everything on it. You know what I mean? Well, we take it up there. The first call we get, they talking about, yeah, this thing, sensor needs to be changed. Some programs need to be uploaded, this and that. $1,100. Now, the only thing it was doing, every now and then, it would shift in a second kind of hard. All right? Once a week, once every 2 weeks, if you didn't let it warm up. And then that odometer light, this right here, the odometer light was blinking. I got a low tire right now. Don't hate on me, y'all. So I was like, no, it won't be $1,100. It'll become about 4 o'clock. I'll be there to pick that thing up. You know what I'm saying? How about they call back in about 45 minutes and say, hey, we got it handled. It actually is underneath the warranty, and we're going to get it taken care of for you, and it'll be finished today. So you're telling me that if I would have just said, yeah, I would have been out $1,100, $1,200, I would have paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how they do that. 70s and 80s Jeeps. I've had a couple 80s. I like the old 80 models, Jeep Cherokees. I had a couple of them. Really good ones. 4-wheel drive too with the straight 6 in it. Yeah, those are some beasts of Jeeps, boy. Those are some little mountain climber. You get all over the place in those things. I like them. This one my wife got, this is a little Jeep thing. It ain't even a Jeep Cherokee, I don't think. It's like a little Jeep Unlimited thing. Good on gas, though. Good on gas. 4-seater too, you know what I'm saying? 4-seater too, you know. Anyway, y'all, I'm headed in here. I'll be on later. Like I said, I'm either going to do Fortnite or another game on the PS5 live on YouTube, or I'm going to do Minecraft, and I'm going to go to the Donut SMP and see if I can survive a little bit. It'd be wild, man. I've been watching these YouTube videos. They got gangs out there on this thing. Listen, if you got kids playing this stuff, I'm telling you, man, I watched some of these kids pick on these other kids, and it's just terrible. Yes, sir. I've been working on this thing, man. This thing been pushing, ain't it? Yep, this thing been pushing. What that beer pushing? Yeah. Anyways, God bless y'all. Have a good day.